What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the Speeder and Outs Podcast.
Oh, yeah, we are back once again. It is time for you to get them headphones in and whip them Peter's ass. Pop, 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 because it is a Peter and Out Podcast with your host, Mr. Pete Jr., Chuck Ditch, and the infamous Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a. Sugar Nips.
Sugar Nips.
I keep forgetting to come up with AKA before.
Yeah, no, it's better. I think it's better off the dome.
But then I used sugar in many things.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Did you use it last week? I forgot what last week's was.
No, I think last week's was you were the burst specialist.
Oh yeah, the burst specialist. Yeah, I think you have used a lot of sugar. Yeah.
I think, or one time it was like sugar dick or something like that.
Yeah, sugar. Yeah, that was one. So yeah.
We don't have a Peter today.
Yeah, it's no Peter today, so we're just acting like Peter.
But we have more Peter.
But twice the Peter.
Yeah. We have no Peter, but more Peter.
We don't know any topics. There was WandaVision and Jared Leto news. But
well, I mean, we were just talking about the fucking cyberpunk source code being stolen and held for ransom and eventually sold on the black market.
oh yeah, that's right. It was sold on the black market. There you go. I was trying to remember where they sold it from.
It's just on the black market.
Yeah,
it's illegal. I mean, is anything that's illegal and you're selling it, they just would say, "Oh, it was the black market." Like, like they act like the black market is a thing. Like
it is a thing. If you type in black market,
the address comes
Google,
up. The address comes up.
It takes you to
Cecil Hotel.
Takes you to a black background on Amazon. That's all it is.
Or it's the
night mode
the
for
dark
Amazon.
web, like the dark web.
Yeah,
it's on the dark web. Yeah, it is on the dark web though, because you could get all sorts of shit on the dark web. The dark weeb.
I don't know how you would go to the dark web.
You
just have to look specifically for it.
No, you have to get like a different. I don't know. There's like apps or whatever or shit that you download. And one of them's called like the Onion router, or whatever. And I guess what it does is it
just hides.
Well, because Google only gives you like if you Google something, it gives you like what Google
wants you to see.
Yeah, exactly. So these other ones, they give you like everything.
Gotcha.
So there's just like sites out there that are.
So it's like a different search engine, basically.
Yeah,
and they don't filter what it wants you to see.
Yeah.
So like if you type in just some fucking disgusting shit, it'll give you some disgusting shit.
Yeah. Like you could buy humans.
Right.
You could also just buy drugs.
Drugs?
Yeah. There's a light side to the dark web, and then there's a dark side.
Drugs is the light side?
Yeah, drugs is the light side. Drugs and cyberpunk code.
Drugs and cyberpunk.
But yeah, it's probably how people buy like people's credit card information and shit. They probably sell like they have a whole like here's 8 credit cards or whatever, and they just fucking use shit. I'm sure there's a lot of shit people do. Like there's fucking nifty ass people out there who just like barely spend any money. They just
get it all
online. Like these fucking like these Wall Street bet type people who all they do is they're on the computer all day earning money.
Yeah, and spending nothing.
Yeah.
And getting everything.
Yeah. It's like just a matter of doing it. Like,
Sounds like a lot of work.
it is a lot of work, but and like just it's just a matter of getting your ass up and doing it. And it's not easy, but and it's not for sure, but I'm sure it's pretty lucrative. These Wall Street bits, but you gotta have money. You gotta have money to begin with. I feel like some of these people are like already wealthy.
Yeah, that's why everyone always has an issue with Wall Street, because it's always the rich get richer.
Well, I mean, like
and
some of
never-
these, even the people that were on like some of the people that got rich off of
the
GameStop shit, like they were probably already.
No, they probably. I mean,
Some
they
of
probably
them-
had. They probably were like
Came from a wealthy family or like a upper class family.
maybe.
To where they didn't have to like really work for a while, that they could just keep doing this shit until they like the snowball got going.
Yeah, but if you
It takes a while to get that snowball rolling, you know.
you could probably just be like just some guy on Reddit, and like it could be like lower to upper lower still, and I
You
think
still have to have
GameStop.
that
I think
upfront-
GameStop stock was
Yeah.
probably less than 100 at the time.
Yeah, but still, you still
And
have to have
then-
that upfront money. Like,
Yeah,
a lot of people don't just have like $10,000 or whatever, you know.
true.
You know, because you would have to buy like $10,000 worth of stock to really get rich off of it.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of casting news
Oh, for
Last of Us 2.
yeah. I wonder what they're gonna do with that source code. Like, what could he do? Is it another game? I wonder if
I don't know what you could do with
another
source code.
game. Did another gaming company buy it or something? Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
Lolo.
Maybe
Sony Entertainment.
Sony bought it, and they're gonna make a better Cyberpunk game. Like, but we have the code.
Yeah.
We didn't steal it from you. We just had it. It just fell in our laps.
Who's more? They're gonna have Brad Pitt in it instead of.
Instead of
They're gonna have Leonardo. They got Leonardo DiCaprio.
Fucking Django Leonardo DiCaprio,
Yeah.
or
Just any iteration of Leo.
fucking long
Or
hair,
yeah.
long hair Leo.
Post. When did his movie start getting good? Like.
He's always in good movies.
Yeah, but I didn't like him when he was young because he was like that, like pretty boy.
Yeah. I mean,
And then when he got old, like he's like manned up.
my favorite movie is still Catch Me If You Can,
Yeah, that one's good.
and that's still like his pretty boy face.
Yeah, it was on the tail end of it though.
Yeah.
He was almost a little Ray Liotta-esque though in that
Who's Ray Liotta? That's
from Goodfellas.
I can't put that face to it.
He's like the main character in Goodfellas, and then he's in what else is he in? He's in a lot of the lobster movies.
Maybe I think I know who that is.
He's that one. He's also that meme where they're just like the mobster guy is just laughing. Like,
Oh yeah.
and then the Joe Pesci one's the other part.
Yeah.
Of it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
And now like Leo's like he's like a Jack Nicholson almost.
Mhm.
Like he's got Jack Nicholson.
And he has a similar meme where
Yeah.
he's from fucking Hollywood. What's it called?
Once Upon a Time.
Once
in
Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Or where he's watching the TV and like pointing at the TV.
I haven't seen that one though.
You know, see that one where it's always like I don't know. It's like where he's watching the TV and he's got like I think he has a glass and he's like smoking and he's like oh shit. And it's like a lot of times like it's like I don't know. They did it like similar fighters or whatever. Like or they were like how was it? I don't know. But it's like for similar situations like fucking what's his name watching. It was like I think they did one where Dustin beat Connor and it was like Nate Diaz watching Connor get beat or whatever. It was.
Okay. Because he beat him.
Yeah. Like they have to relate the situation.
Right.
I don't know who.
What if they could?
So fucking source code.
Yeah, that's source code.
Yeah, what do you do? Just make their own Cyberpunk.
Yeah, maybe they could re-engineer it.
It's just like but do they actually steal the whole game? Like, no, because you could do that anyway. Here, you just take.
Yeah, I don't know who would buy it, but I think like people could like use it for modding, modding the game. It would probably make it easier. Because like all the code's just there. It's not like they have
what
to
a mess
figure it out.
This has been. Like, it just keeps getting worse.
Yeah, honestly, it's sad because like
I felt that, like, I don't think they deserve it, but at the same time, like, it's also a.
Well, I think they do like at the same time. They do deserve it, but not really. Like,
not to this extent, I don't think.
Yeah.
Like, but it's also like it's really gonna affect the industry and how shit's done, and I think it's gonna be good in the long term, like to how these other companies.
I think for independent companies,
all the other
companies like EA and Ubisoft and Activision, they're just gonna keep doing that shit. They're not gonna give a fuck. Oh, this game was a dud. All right, let's just move on to the next one.
Yeah, well, they have like so much money.
Like look at Anthem.
Yeah.
They keep trying. They keep saying that they're gonna fix it, and they haven't done it yet. They've done like one thing. They've had like one major update that like made it better, but nobody cared. So
yeah, but Anthem wasn't as hyped as this game was.
No, there was no game that as hyped as Cyberpunk, but Anthem was like that game until Cyberpunk came around. I feel like
GTA was hyped a lot when it came out, but it met them. Yeah, exactly. It met the expectations.
Yeah,
and even more like. It surpassed.
Yeah, and then they came out online, and then like they had maybe a lull for a month, and then they fixed it.
But as far as like being credible as saying what they're delivering is what they're gonna offer, you know.
Right.
Like there's probably gonna be less exaggerated.
And they used to be those people. Like CD Projekt Red used to be those guys. Like, oh, if they're saying something, like that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it just seemed like.
But I don't think it's not it's the marketing side of the business.
No, it was the heads. It was like the.
Yeah, I know, but I know that. But I'm saying, but those guys were they were focusing more on, you know, the marketing side of it, the tail end. They weren't focusing on, you know, the meat of it, the fucking, you know, they were not the fundamentals. They didn't focus on the fundamentals. They were trying to already, you know, cash a check.
Yeah, they're riding the hype, and they're trying to use the hype.
Cashing checks, their butts couldn't cash.
Yeah.
It was like, and then this is what happens. So it's really gonna, I don't know. I think it's gonna affect the way other games come out now. That's why I think a lot of these games got delayed too. Like,
I mean, how many games have been delayed like right after Cyberpunk came out?
I think a lot, right? A lot of announcements came out after that.
I haven't paid attention if there were. I thought everything was like before.
No, I think.
Like I thought a lot of people like delayed their games because they figured Cyberpunk was going to be this monster that nobody else is going to play their game if we came out around the same time.
I don't know. I think it would have already really. I don't know. I haven't even finished it. I haven't even played it in a while. I've turned it on to go play it, and I'm just like.
It just kind of feels empty.
Yeah.
There's parts of it that just feel empty, and you don't really want to play it unless you're like in if you're like in that middle island where you first start, the middle section, like everything seems kind of like how the game's supposed to be, and then the further out you go, the more.
Yeah. Well, it seems on the surface it's like that, but like as you're going, it's like there's still not much to do. Like they have these massive buildings, and there's like 2 floors.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna. The way they described it was like.
Yeah, I remember them saying
this game is gonna be massively like it's gonna be like the map itself is gonna look small, but it's gonna be super vertical.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you say that, it's like, oh yeah, we'll be able to explore floors upon floors.
Yeah,
and there's none of that. It's like you ride an elevator to the top of a building. And you do some shit up there, and then you come back down, and then you're done.
And that's it. You just explored that massive building.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like...
It's not like you're going in and seeing, like, the fucked up shit that all the residents in this building are doing.
Or it's not, like, in control. like you're in the massive building and you go to different floors and each floor is like really different from the other floor.
Yeah, it's all distorted and shit.
This one, all the buildings are the same. You go to the one that you start in is the same as the one that strip club was or whatever that you helped Judy take over.
Yeah,
like they're like almost the same. Like they're like almost identical when you go inside of them too. To where the point Peter was like, Peter was talking about one of the, he thought the dollhouse was there at where you lived. I was like, no, it's a whole different building.
Yeah.
That one's in Japantown or whatever.
Yeah, I thought it was where I live. Yeah, actually, yeah. Now I think about it, I thought it was in the same building. Like I thought it was like 2 floors up from where you lived.
Yeah, no, it's like it's near that one, the Chinese fixer that old. Hey, stop it! Come on, get over here. Come on, Darla, get over here, lay down. Come here, lay down. But yeah, they completely undelivered on that game.
Did you
finish by them keeping fixing it? What did they add, like this massive glitch or this massive like hole in their firewall or something? Like why would it? Because they said the last game it opened up like malware attacks for your PC.
Oh yeah,
right. And that's how they stole the source code, I think.
Oh, they went through that, yeah.
From that last update.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder what they can do with that.
Like digging the hole. Like all the updates too. Like they didn't really do shit. I haven't noticed.
Yeah, they
hasn't crashed.
Well, it seems like every time I hear about an update, they're always like, "Yeah, I fixed all this stuff, and then it fucked up this. Yeah, and now it's worse." Like
yeah. Then like they haven't added anything to it, like to make it weird. There's some. Have you noticed too? Like when you're, like if you're walking through, or like I think it happens at long distances.
Uh-huh.
Like there'll be a bunch of like cars, or whatever, just
going around. Yeah,
just out there, or like crowds of people, to where it looks like a zombie horde of people, just like chaotic walking back and forth.
Right, and then
and as you're walking to
it,
yeah, it's like a mirage, like one of those like water mirages.
Yeah,
as you get close to it, it just fizzles away. But they like just shrink and shrink and shrink until they disappear.
Oh no, I didn't notice that. They just kind of disappeared to me.
Yeah, I was
getting further and further away from
yeah, because I was doing that you know, that jump, that move where you dash, slow down time, then like you dash 2 more times, and then you double jump, and your fucking character like just launches.
Oh,
like,
I didn't know that.
And you keep doing it, and you can go like faster than a car, like kind of. Yeah, no, like
you got the double jump?
I was trying to fucking make it over there, but yeah. So it looked like, as I was doing that, it looked like they were just like shrinking. It's just funny. It's like, this game is fucking ridiculous.
So you got the double jump and not the charge jump?
Yeah, I got the double jump.
I got the charge jump. So you just hold X and just you just fly. It's fun.
Yeah, I don't know which one. Yeah, because I saw that little thing where you could do that with the double jump.
Oh, so you want that?
And then you could, like, other times I'll jump from something, and before I hit the ground, I'll do the double jump so I don't get fall damage.
Oh, I see you. Right before?
Yeah.
And just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the casting...
Yeah, so they cast Pedro Pascal. Or Pasquale. Whatever he fucking calls it. As Joel. For Last of Us, and also Lady Mormont from Game of Thrones is going to be Ellie.
Yeah. Those are... That's funny that I was 2 Game of Thrones characters. Yeah, because it's on HBO. HBO always do that. They always have the same...
Oh, is it going to be an HBO show?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought it was on Netflix.
I think it's HBO. I'm pretty sure it's HBO.
Okay.
That's always what I heard.
That way they can be pretty gritty.
But yeah, even like on other shows like, you know, like Sopranos, Oz, what was after Oz? Or was after Sopranos? I don't know, they had another show and then Game of Thrones. Like, they always use the same characters as it, like...
Yeah,
Game of Thrones, they did switch because it was more like a...
More English.
Foreign, yeah, like more European style.
Yeah, like the only person who wasn't European was like Peter Dinklage.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, so they're probably doing a similar thing. But yeah, I was bummed to hear that they didn't have Jamie Lannister be Joel, because he looks almost just like him.
When he has his beard, when he's full beard and everything, he looks pretty spot on.
Yeah, like, why didn't you get that guy?
But he probably can't do the southern, like the
accent wasn't working.
Yeah, that drawl.
Come on, fucking Nikolai Waldy. Just make him a British guy now. Joel's British now.
Joel's British now.
He was from Texas? No, where was he?
I don't know, but he has like a Louisiana type accent. Like, it's not like super thick, but it's
there.
It's there.
Yeah. I guess Pedro Pascal. I could see him kind of looking like him though. But
yeah, I saw somebody do like a.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it, but I thought it was gonna be a.
I thought that was official. Like, I thought
I thought it was too.
Like, when you said that, I was like, oh yeah, didn't they say that it was gonna be him?
And he looks just like him. So I was like, oh, that's easy. That's an easy one. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then fucking Pedro Pascal is like getting every fucking role. Like, he can't do every role. Like, who else was he's playing? No, he's not playing.
He's Mandalorian. He's
Mandalorian. He's fucking Joel. Didn't he get another role to be another superhero or something?
I don't know about that.
Who is he? Is he on Moon Knight?
I don't think so.
I think I'm confusing him and
Shia LaBeouf?
No, the other guy. The one that's playing Solid Snake.
Kiefer?
No, the one that's supposed to play Solid Snake. From Star Wars.
Oh, what's his name? No,
Yeah, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly. He's a Poe.
Him.
Oscar Isaac.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm confusing them too.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who we're gonna talk about too? Is my girl Gina.
Yeah, your girl Gina. I was gonna save that for the second half.
I don't know why she didn't just keep her goddamn mouth shut.
What exactly did she say? The second time around?
Did you read it?
No, I didn't read it.
So stupid.
I know she was already getting shit for her trans.
She was fine or whatever. Like, all that was fine. Like, I really can't defend her on this one because this one was just stupid. I get what she was saying or what she was trying to say, but the way she worded it was stupid as fuck. Like, it was almost like she was comparing the way people talk shit about like Trump supporters, like how they're prosecuted by the media and by, like other people.
Right.
She's comparing that to the way Jews were treated.
Oh no.
And I get what she was trying to say. She was trying to say I think she was trying to say it's a slippery slope, for persecuting people for their beliefs. Yeah. And then that it wasn't, she was saying that it wasn't the Nazis victimizing Jews. It was like their neighbors. Like, she's trying to say that the will of the people is what started that. Like, if it wasn't for the will of the people wanting to victimize, or wanting to keep this German or keep this the way we want it and not letting other people in, that we forcibly remove them. Like, that's what she was trying to, it was the will of the people, not just the government or just Hitler or whatever.
Right.
So she was trying to do that, but the way she worded it was comparing something as stupid as people just talking shit about Trump supporters to something horrible.
So awful as the Holocaust. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when fucking people are like, oh, this is as bad as slavery. And you're like, really? Is it as bad as getting your family sold off and and raped and.
The only reason why I could think of that she would try and use that is probably because a lot of people try and say that Trump is a Nazi.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I would think that she would even
but it's just
bother doing that. So you shouldn't just go down to that level.
Yeah, the way she worded it was just like, oh God, Gina. Why did you even say that?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so they couldn't even. Yeah, so they fired her.
What was it like? It was like a big old fucking paragraph she did, or was it just like some Instagram
it was like
post?
a two or three sentence Twitter post or something, whatever. I don't even know where she posts these things.
She just got fired immediately, or what?
Yeah, I think they fired her. They fired her, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. I just heard about her getting fired. I didn't see the post or anything.
I think she did. She opened a lawsuit with Disney, I think.
Well, maybe that's what she wanted to do at the beginning. Maybe she did it on purpose.
I don't know about that.
Like, maybe because all the pressure to begin with of her saying all these tweets, and then she was like, well... And then maybe they, maybe they weren't going to bring her back anyway. So she was like... she
just went fucking balls
so now
to the
they
wall.
could fire her for her tweets, and then she could sue for being like, oh, wrongful termination, pursuing me just because of my political beliefs.
Yeah.
Because I could see them not bringing her back. Maybe because they were talking about that spin-off series with her, and they're like, they're probably, we're not doing this.
Yeah, we're not doing this anymore. We're gonna cast somebody else.
Yeah, or just not doing it. Like,
they're gonna be like, it's gonna be her sister now. So we're gonna find her sister out in the galaxy. Tara Dune. and it's Ronda Rousey.
That's the name of the episode. Ronda Rousey as Tara Dune. That's fucking funny. That would be hilarious if they did fucking bring like her to the Star Wars thing just to fucking
just to piss her off.
I mean, she was already in the Fast and Furious franchise, right?
Yeah, was Gina in Fast and Furious?
No. Aren't they? Who makes Fast and Furious? Aren't they kind of in similar like studios type thing?
No, not with Disney. No. It's like it's Warner. Was it say it's Warner?
Is it? I was like, is it Fox?
One of those.
I was like, if it's Fox, then is it Disney?
No, I don't think it's Fox, because it would probably be on Disney Plus if it was Fox.
I don't know, would it?
Yeah, I mean, like they probably would, and then they'd have The Rock in their fucking repertoire.
Well, they are gonna have The Rock, right? Oh no, he's in DC. Huh?
DC right now.
Yeah, I'm wrong. Yeah, so maybe they are WB then. That's what's wrong. That says Universal. Oh yeah, they're at fucking Universal Studios.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's a fucking no-brainer right there. Oh.
That's fucking funny. Yeah, so they're like their own thing. Universal used to be. Well, they used to have some superhero shit, didn't they?
At Universal? I don't think so. They had Transformers.
They had like a Iron. They had like I think they have like a Marvel shop in there, like inside Universal Studios, like a gift shop.
They might have filmed a movie there or something when they first started, like before Disney started. Like, this is what we're gonna do. Like probably, what's his name? The guy who directed Iron Man. Favreau.
No.
Yeah, Favreau.
John
Favreau.
Favreau, yeah. Favreau something.
Favreau's
Favreau, yeah. Fucking Gina. She had to fuck that up. Yeah, but she probably wasn't coming back anyway. I don't see why they would, especially if they're saying they're jumping into the future. Maybe she would be on a few episodes.
Yeah, so they're gonna bring her daughter.
Yeah, she's
Ronda Rousey.
She's gonna have died. I saw like memes that it was like where the text scrolls through through space on Star Wars, and it was like, oh, Cara Dune died.
She's gone. Don't ask about her. Don't ever mention her again.
showed it.
Cara Dude's a blonde and she's smaller now.
She was kind of the like love interest, wasn't she?
No,
because he showed. Or didn't he show her? Or she saw his face.
Well, he took off his helmet in front of everybody at the end.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The second season.
Okay. Just to show Yoda, though.
Yeah.
But he took it off when he was all fucked up with her, wasn't he?
Not with her. It was with the robot.
No, she was. I thought she was there too. Yeah, it was when they were like holed up in that little building because she was with them, wasn't she?
No, it was.
There was a girl. There was like.
She moved up ahead. She went with Carl Weathers and.
Oh, okay. I thought she was there.
Yeah, and then it was just him and the robot, the bounty droid.
Yeah.
And then he took off his helmet, and the bounty droid had what's his name programmed him to be a medical droid.
Yeah.
So he helped them.
Oh, okay. I thought she was there at the same time.
I don't think she was. Oh, we're at 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and take a break.
Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it. And you know, how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, you're wrong.
And we're back.
Okay, we're back. We just watched the Wukong trailer again. It's not a trailer, though, I guess. You wouldn't say it's just a...
I don't know if they mean, like...
It's just a little piece of, like, maybe it's like a scene of the game.
Yeah, well, what I'm worried about it, like, everyone's skeptical, because we were just talking about the Cyberpunk thing, about it being like, what if everyone's lying? Right? So, like, what happens if, like, that's just some shit they put together?
They say that.
They made specifically for, just to show off, because it's the year of the bull, and all that. And, like, it has nothing to do with how the game works.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It has nothing to do with, like, you're never going to see this in the game or something.
Yeah, like, the game's not going to be this good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I see what you mean. They say that, or maybe it's also just a way to cover their asses now. With these,
but at the same... Yeah.
They're always just going to have... You know, it's like... This trailer may not necessarily represent exactly the way the game will run.
Right.
You know, like, it's like a... what do you call it? Disclaimer,
yeah.
Now, so they don't get sued like Cyberpunk is.
Yeah, which I think most games pretty much did before that. But I don't know.
I don't know what's going on with this one. Yeah, but who knows? Who knows? We won't know until that shit comes out. Apparently, what didn't they come? Did they have a release date now?
No.
No. Okay. Good.
A lot of people are trying to be like, "Oh,
coming out
the year of the ox. It's coming out this year. It's gonna come out sometime this year."
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I'm expecting
next year.
I think 2023.
Yeah, I think the end of 2022 the earliest. Like no way it's coming out before that.
Yeah, there's no way. I'd be surprised. Like he must have been working on this game for a decade. Apparently, he was working by himself for a long time and barely just got a team.
It was his passion project.
Yeah. Yeah, if that thing's anywhere near completion, then he must have been working on it for quite some time.
Yeah.
But at the best case scenario, what that means is just because I guess you could infer, like, if they didn't have that disclaimer at the end, you could probably think like, oh, this game is going to be like, you're going to be fighting all the... Because you know how, like, if you go to a Chinese restaurant and they have all the years of the different animals, rat, ox, dragon, all that.
Yeah.
You're going to be fighting each one of those things. You're going to be defeating all of them, whatever. So maybe they're just trying to be like, that's not what the game's going to be like. It's not going to be God of War, but it's the year, the animal years.
Imagine they only release, like episode a year. And it's
every
like the
year.
year of that's the main boss. So it's like... Since it's the ox.
That'd be pretty cool, but if they were able to give like some really deep lore onto it.
If it was like a 3-hour game or something, like a movie length, gameplay and shit, and then next year it's another one. I'd be mad at that.
Yeah,
it's like movie.
And it was
it's like a new form of movie.
It'd be like $20, $20 a.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Or like 30.
Yeah, I'd pay 30 if it was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah, if it was like good,
like extremely high quality
and entertaining and shit. And then you're like, oh, another one's coming out next year.
Sick.
I don't know. Who knows? I'm sure the gaming industry is gonna change a lot. You know, especially with the next gen coming out. The way people get fed their entertainment these days, or whatever they're, entertainment's a changing constantly.
Aren't they opening up theaters? Oh no, what I heard was Black Widow. Black Widow wasn't gonna be
in the theaters.
No, it is gonna be they still plan for it to be in theaters. And they're not...
I completely forgot about that movie.
They're not expecting it. Well, because they pushed it back. It was supposed to come out before WandaVision. And they pushed it back.
It was supposed to come out pretty soon, like before the quarantine, wasn't it? Like in like a month or so.
Before the quarantine?
Yeah.
No, it was supposed to come out like summer last year. Like mid-quarantine.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like before they shut everything down, it was like a couple months out.
Yeah. So like, I think they shut down everything in March. Right?
Yeah.
And then, I think it was supposed to come out May or June or something like that. And then it just pushed it back indefinitely. And then once it came out, what I actually like what they're doing now is, so like with WandaVision, there's 3 more episodes left, and then there's like a gap week, and then Falcon Winter Soldier starts, and that's a 6-episode series. Each episode being like an hour long, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And be like the other ones, where
huh?
Well, it's not gonna be like all the other shows where it's like a half hour to an hour.
No. Because so like WandaVision was like the earlier episodes are like 20-25 minutes, and then now they're getting longer and longer as it gets down. There's 9 episodes. There's gonna be 9 episodes, and then there'll be a gap week, and then Falcon Winter Soldier will start. There'll be 6 episodes.
Who's in that one? Is it
Anthony Mackie and
the black guy that plays
that's Anthony Mackie, and then whoever plays Winter Soldier, I can't remember his name.
Oh, okay.
And
I could have sworn I saw a different actor, or I don't know, like as the fucking,
No, it's the same guys.
I saw an ad for it, or I think it was maybe like just a concept art.
I think he has short hair. I think Winter Soldier has short hair now.
Yeah.
If I don't know, maybe not. But yeah, so that'll be 6 episodes, and I think like 2 weeks after that is when
Loki.
Black Widow comes out.
Oh.
So I kind of like
in
they
theaters?
have this kind of supposedly in theaters, but I kind of like that they have like it's never too far along where like the next thing is gonna come out.
Yeah.
And if they can somehow keep that up, then it'd be fucking amazing.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, like if they
let's say Black Widow comes out, and
like there's no dry period, like it's all.
Yeah, like there's never more than a month between something.
Yeah.
So like after Black Widow comes out, like Loki starts. Oh shit.
They just keep you moist all year round.
Yep. Just always
getting you ready to fuck you with that movie.
They just teasing you.
Yeah,
teasing you
until they drop a movie.
Until they drop you in Avengers.
Yeah,
and then you bust all over. And we're not dropping an Avengers movie for 2 whole years.
Yeah. We're just gonna tease you for 2 years, keep you moist. On the edge, keep you moist.
Yeah.
And then boom. You're ours again.
Didn't we talk about that? Like, I think Peter said something about they don't have an Avengers movie planned for like all of Phase 4 practically.
Yeah, I could see that. Because, I mean, they shot their shot. They shot their load already. You gotta recover. Like
2-year recovery.
Like, it already hit a climax, so like anything after that needs build up. You know, you can't just come up with this new epic thing in a fucking 3 hour.
Right, but there was like the first Avengers.
Yeah, but they didn't have the end game to live up to. You know.
Right. Yeah,
you know, it was building up to the end game. You know.
True.
And that's why this Black Widow thing nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah, they really have to like, I don't know. WandaVision's coming out pretty good, so like I'm hoping that they could tie things around for Black Widow in a seemingly good fashion.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe.
I think like the big movie is going to be Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah. What's the other one? Is that Shang-Chi or whatever?
Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Is that a movie? That's this year as well.
Is that a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm excited for that one. 'Cause it's a completely new spin on. Like,
right.
Like, there's no other superhero movies like that. The Mortal Kombat series looks cool too.
Is it a series? I thought it was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, it's a show, but I heard that they want to make it a.
Like a universe.
Like a universe, yeah.
Universe.
Mortal Kombat universe.
It's gonna be a TV show.
No.
Movie.
No, it's a movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but they think they want to do it like a series of movies. You know.
Yeah, they should. If another franchise could do it, it could probably be Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Like a good one.
Yeah. It seems like I don't know. Maybe these kung fu movies can make a little comeback.
But who's gonna be the Bruce Lee or the Jackie Chan?
Like the new, I don't know. Yeah.
We don't got nobody like that around these days.
Yeah, there's nobody.
Have you seen that guy do?
There's no really action hero.
Have you seen that guy do the
Rock's the only one.
The 1-inch punch and break a cinder block?
Who? The normal guy? A normal guy?
I just saw some guy on Twitter. He did it.
I don't know. No, I haven't. I don't think. I saw a guy that like breaks stones with his hands.
But like 1-inch punching?
No, but he like just look at a stone and then like hit it on a block to show you that it's solid, and then he just breaks it, and then he'll grab another one. And then,
yeah, but when he hits it, that's when he cracked it.
Yeah, but then he'll grab a fresh one, like that's the one.
No, but he's hitting it so hard. He's hitting it on like a pointed rock.
Yeah,
and it's cracking it, and then he just.
Yeah.
He's using basic geometry.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not impressed either. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's nobody like that anymore. There's really no action heroes or action stars anymore. Like, I wouldn't consider these hero movies action movies, like that sort of action.
They're just movies now. Like a lot of
like because they're not. They're doing stunts, but not like up to that degree like Jackie Chan would or Bruce Lee would.
Yeah, definitely not them.
There's not these like choreographed fucking or like Troy. Like, Troy was like have a lot of heavy choreographing and fight scenes. You know.
Yeah.
There's no like The Rock, but he doesn't even do that shit anymore. Like he did that in The Rundown. That's an old movie too, though now. Like, he's not like that anymore.
Yeah, a lot of the times it's like focusing on one-on-one fights. Like,
and then even then they're like pretty quick fights. They're like they're not like drawn out fights like.
Unless it's like the only like drawn out fight I can remember is like The Rock versus Vin Diesel in the first Fast and Furious movie that he showed up in. And like that one was like, all right, guys, come on, you should both be dead by now. Let's move it along. Like you both like bashed each other in with a fucking pipe, and then like Vin Diesel supposedly could have killed The Rock with a wrench, like. But he chose to hit the cement instead of his head.
We're gonna play some more Vin Diesel songs on
How's it go again? How's it go?
I don't know, but it feels like I do. Yeah, I'm not mad at that song.
Jared Leto's coming out with he left 30 Seconds to Mars, and he's
doing a solo band.
Yeah, he's going solo.
Are you serious? Or are you just saying? He's coming to the Fast and Furious series.
I'm dead serious. Yeah, he's coming to the Fast and Furious series. He's gonna play Joker in Fast and Furious to prove everyone wrong.
It's a Joker-esque role.
He's gonna say it's not Batman Joker, but he's gonna be playing a guy in clown makeup.
Did you see the pictures of him
in
the Snyder Cut?
The Snyder Cut.
So
I heard about it.
So by the way, the Snyder Cut is the Justice League, which they already released.
It's like a reimagining of the Justice League.
So it's a new movie. So that
So the whole thing with Justice League, I think it was Zack Snyder started doing it, and then for whatever reason they either fired him or he had to quit or something because of like visionary differences.
Creative differences.
Yeah, there you go. Creative differences. And so he stopped, and then whoever took over it just
released that
it
garbage.
just wasn't good, or whatever he tried to put together after that it just wasn't good.
Yeah.
So then he was like, "Well, my movie would have been so fucking awesome if they would have let me do what I wanted."
So
they let him, and then basically it's like a 4-hour movie.
Are they refilming it?
Certain parts.
Oh, okay. So, but like whatever he had already done, they're keeping that.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Because
at least my understanding is that's how it's gonna be.
Did we talk about it last time? Or?
Not in depth, I don't think.
But were we talking about how some parts of the movie will be? What movie were we talking about? How like some parts of it's gonna be like shitty, and some parts are gonna be like updated.
I don't remember. Were we talking about that?
I don't know.
movie?
Who knows? Maybe. That's weird. That's weird though. Yeah, that like it's still like his Joker still looks annoying.
Yeah, it just looks.
But yeah, like it can be redeemed. Like yeah, if it happens to be that he's the other Joker, the one fucking that was the Robin before or whatever.
Oh yeah, if it's like that,
then you're like okay,
he's not like Joker.
Yeah, okay, you're like I see why he's kind of a shitty Joker.
He's like
and he's playing it well. He's doing a great job. He's a
great shitty Joker. He's an awesome shitty Joker.
He feels like an imposter.
One would say you cannot fill his role as the shitty Joker because he plays such a good shitty Joker. He's like the Robert Downey Jr. of shitty Jokers.
That'd be funny if they did like some sort of.
But they brought him back just to make him a joke, like the fucking.
If there was like a parody, like if like a lot of big actors just did like a parody,
like a scary movie of.
No, they just did like a parody where all of them were like the Joker, but they were like, doing themselves, like the actors that play themselves in movies. They were being the Joker, but as themselves all the time.
Yeah, Jared Leto.
Like Joe Pesci or Joe Pesci as the Joker. Shit like that. That'd be funny. Who else plays Jason Statham? Like a Keanu Reeves Joker. He's just like.
It's just be like Bill and Ted.
Yeah. Mark Wahlberg Joker.
Say hi to your mother. Every time we saw Batman.
Hey Batman,
how's your mother?
Hey Batman, how's your mother? How's your father? When I shot them.
We're gonna kick your ass, Joker. What? No.
The Rock is a Joker. The most electrifying
The
Joker.
Rock is Bane.
But he's like doing the Rock, like the from WWE.
Oh, WWE. Can you smell
what the Joker is cooking?
And yeah, he's always stuck in that fucking one
Eyebrow. Yeah, like
stuck.
it's painted on.
It's painted on. Yes. He shaves one eyebrow and then he has it painted.
That would be funny. Like, or like they just each one like comes in and kills the other one, and then they say their quote and then gets killed by the next one.
That would be funny. Who would come out on top though?
Fucking Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe?
Yeah,
he would be a good Joker.
yeah, he would be a fucking badass Joker. Like I'm so upset that they've never done him in something with as the Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix is great though. If they brought him into that.
Yeah.
They keep saying they are, but I don't see how. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I would just
because that movie's not technically a bad. It's not.
Yeah, that'd be cool if they just did their own little spin-off universe and keep it in that style.
Yeah, like a Scorsese type.
Yeah, like I like the spin-off. I like if they just kept that spin. If like, is he really?
You don't know
if he really was his name's son. Like illegitimate son.
Right.
What's his name? Fucking.
Bruce. No. Thomas Wayne.
Thomas Wayne's. Yeah. Illegitimate
bastard
son.
child.
Yeah, that would be cool. Because I did like how they did that.
Yeah, you don't know who's lying, whether it's Thomas Wayne or his mom.
Yeah.
That are lying.
Yeah, because he could easily make this poor lady look like she's insane when he has this whole city in his pocket.
Yeah, he could just be he could easily be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Or she could just easily be a
crazy bitch.
nut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or he actually did make her go crazy. Like, I mean, you could make somebody go crazy by making the world think they're crazy.
Right.
Like, it kind of does happen. Because then they start to wonder at themselves, am I crazy?
Yeah, like if everyone else feels like you're crazy,
Yeah.
it's like, am I the problem or are you the problem?
Yeah.
And you start feeling like you're the problem.
Yeah.
Because,
But that's what crazy people, but actual crazy people, they don't get that.
Right.
They don't have that thought.
Yeah, they're just like, I'm not crazy.
Yeah. It's everybody.
It's you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, but that would be sick.
Ah, man.
Yeah, fuck Jared Leto.
Yeah, fuck Jared Leto. Oh, he's been reneging.
Jeff Goldblum Joker.
When you gotta go.
Yeah, or does
And then he dies.
Or what's the other thing? Life finds a way.
That's what he says when he kills the first Joker.
Yeah.
And then right before he dies, you gotta go.
Yeah, he just dies. Oh shit. That would be good. That would be a good skit.
Yeah, it would.
You have to get all these
We gotta
actors.
get all these guys on board.
You have to get all those. Yeah, it'll only take a while. You just put on clown makeup, and they could do like those quarantine type films, like how they like. It's just a hand as what's his name gets shot, and when it draws back, it's a whole nother video.
This will be a bunch of TikToks.
Yeah, like that. Like you could do it like that, really, if you wanted to.
We're gonna make a TikTok.
Weren't they doing some stupid shit like that? Like stars were doing, like they were doing scenes on Zoom and shit. Like,
yeah, I think so. I think they were reenacting movie
Yeah.
scenes or whatever.
it's probably to rehearse, but it still could.
I don't know about is it rehearsing or is it like?
But they're probably keeping their acting skills, trying to get some sort of practice in while they're like can't.
I don't think you really need practice. I think once you
To
got
be
it,
an
you
actor?
got it.
I don't know.
Like once you already learned it, I feel like acting
Yeah, once you, I mean,
like I think it's hard to learn,
like,
hard to get into it, but
yeah.
once you learn it, I don't think it just goes away.
Yeah.
I think it's just
well, like a lot of these stars, they just play themselves, like
right.
exactly the skit that I'm talking about. Like they just be themselves on Will Ferrell Joker.
Will Ferrell, Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly, they both come in.
They're stepbrother Jokers.
The stepbrother Jokers. Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. They got a bunch of Harley Quinns around the boat.
You're like a Borat Joker.
Very nice.
Man, that'd be fun.
I didn't see the last book, the new Borat.
Yeah, I heard mixed reviews. A lot of his shit's, it's like, it's good, but like there's a lot of shit that you gotta get through to get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
Like Borat was a good movie. Like it was like the moments that I laughed, like I laughed so hard. Like there's not a lot of movies that made me laugh that hard.
Right.
But there's a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah, it's like why
in there.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel like Bruno is like all the way through just stupid.
Disgusting. Yeah, I didn't watch it.
And then I never watched The Dictator.
Yeah, I didn't watch that either. Yeah. I can see why people don't like those kinds of movies. But
that's how I kind of feel about Impractical Jokers.
Oh,
like I feel like it has some really good moments.
Yeah,
it has some amazing moments, but
yeah,
like,
it does have some.
There are a lot of episodes where I feel like I don't even like watching this.
Yeah, I haven't watched it too much anymore. 'Cause I've seen a lot of the good shit already, so it's like.
Yeah, especially when I was
good.
watching it, like my parents would walk in, like, "Why are you watching this? This is stupid." Because I'm just waiting for a good part.
It's fucking funny. Yeah, no, I like that show. Yeah, it's crazy how much though, like how much money they made in shows. Oh, well, I was to say, apparently Bama Jerry is off Jackass 4.
Oh, I saw that this morning. Yeah.
Forgot to talk about that. I think because he's all drugged out again.
You think so? Or
because remember he was all fucked up. He got clean for a bit, or he was. I don't know. I haven't heard him relapsing, but I'm sure like being in the environment that he was doing a lot of drugs in before might have probably, awoken the beast.
Yeah, it probably made him relapse. Yeah.
If he wasn't already relapsed before, because I haven't really heard anything.
But at the same time, it's still pretty fucked up. Because think about what Jackass is. Like, they're doing a bunch of fucked up shit. You're putting your body through, like, on the line.
It's like what they did to, like, boxers, like.
Yeah.
Like, they fuck, or like, what they did to Mike Tyson. They took a lot, like, fucking took a big percentages of his money.
Oh, they did?
And by the, you gotta fucking come back from, being broke and shit.
Saying after he bit off his ear?
Yeah. Well, I mean, after he just had a lot of bad luck, I mean, his own doing.
Right.
And then he got his shit together again. Because he's Mike Tyson, he was able
to bounce back.
To use his celebrity to, bounce back. But a lot of people don't have, like, Holyfield or, Sugar Ray Robinson. A lot of people who consider he was the greatest of the greatest. And he like died broke, and a lot of old fighters died broke. And they put their body online, made a bunch of other people fucking rich as shit.
Yeah. No. What I'm saying is,
but yeah, that's how Jackass is.
Up.
It's a lot like how Jackass is. Like they're putting their body online, making a bunch of people rich, making all sorts of money, but they're left like at the end.
Yeah, but they're saying they cut him, so it's like you did all that shit for absolutely like nobody's even gonna see it.
He's not even gonna be in it.
Like nobody's even gonna see what he did if he did it. Yeah, that's my interpretation of being cut from the movie. Like you're not in the movie at all.
Yeah, well, maybe they weren't good.
Yeah, maybe
he wasn't willing to do like
crazy
shit, and it wasn't like the scenes that they're like, oh well, all these other scenes are way funnier, so we're not gonna put these ones in because he wasn't willing to maybe go.
Yeah, that's possible.
And if not, I mean, that was his choice. But I'm sure he still got paid. You still get paid for the work you did, even though they cut you from the movie. Like you still worked hours.
You probably get paid less though.
You probably don't get the. Maybe you don't get. No, I don't know. Yeah, you probably don't get a percentage of the. Of the
box office. And
Yeah.
stuff, yeah. You probably just get. Yeah, you probably just get the.
you get
the,
your agreed upon your upfront money or whatever.
Yeah, fucking $200,000 to be in the movie.
Who knows whatever you agreed it was going to be. You know. Who knows why they?
Yeah, because I feel like you don't need Bam.
I didn't read
Bam,
the article.
I feel like Bam wasn't really like the biggest part. Like when they're fucking with his uncle or whatever or whoever it was.
Yeah,
Those are like the funniest fucking
that's
things.
true. I can see your point.
But like the main guy is Steve-O and
Yeah, he didn't
Johnny
do-
Knoxville probably.
I'm trying to think of the moments that were really funny that he did. All I think is the one where they like branded him with that dick.
Oh, yeah.
Like that was brutal, but it wasn't that funny either. Or the snake pit, like whatever. He's afraid of snakes. Big deal.
What'd they do to his dad? Is it his dad that they kept fucking with? And
Yeah, his dad and
Or
his
his
uncle,
uncle.
both of them.
oh, both of them.
Yeah,
Like, wasn't there one where like they got a fat guy and he went into the bed?
yeah. They swapped the dad
They
out.
swapped the dad out.
Yeah. With this nastier fat guy.
That shit was
That fool had like these big ass like moles on his back.
Oh, yeah.
That was gross. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, who knows? And then his parents are probably too old to do that shit too. And then the uncle died.
Oh, the uncle died?
Yeah. He was already pretty old and unhealthy.
Yeah, I mean, they're fucking huge.
Yeah. Probably doing coke and shit with them.
Yeah, they made him go back
And
and
doing blowing hookers and shit all the time. And then Chappelle's Show's coming back to Netflix.
Oh, that's right. And he said, yeah, they came back. Yeah, they gave me back my show.
They paid me millions.
Paid me millions. You can have it on Netflix now.
That's awesome. That's great news. I can't wait to. I was already like, I went to go look for it like that night.
But
Like last night I was all looking for it on Netflix.
It's not on yet.
Yeah.
Probably like next week or something.
Or yeah, the beginning of the month maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, because they add them monthly, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when they do. But yeah, could wrap it up right now.
Yeah. So go ahead and like the podcast on Anchor, Spotify,
Anchor
iTunes, everything. Anywhere you get your podcasts.
Your stereo podcast.
Make sure to follow us on Facebook at The Real Press Start, Twitter at Real Press Start.
Are we still doing that Raise Energies and all that?
Check out Raise Energy. Use our coupon code TRPS. Get 15% off anything you buy.
That goes as well for Tide.
It goes as well for Tide.
Tide Pods.
Type in TRPS. It won't work, but you get 15% off
Yeah.
no matter what.
Tide Pods. Bitches.